There's a quiet, defiant whisper that echoes in the soul long after the roar of defeat has faded. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again. Because there is no effort without error and shortcoming. But who does actually strive to do the deeds? Who knows great enthusiasms, great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly. Theodore Roosevelt's words are a battle cry, a profound validation for every single one of us who has ever dared to step into the arena of life, only to be knocked down, bruised, and left questioning everything. We've all been there, at the precipice of despair, facing the seemingly insurmountable odds, after trauma, after loss, after a setback so profound it threatens to steal your very breath. In those moments, the temptation to retreat, to surrender, to believe the lie that you are somehow broken beyond repair is immense. But within that struggle, within that raw vulnerability, lies the most powerful declaration you can ever make. Not to the world, but to yourself. I will win. This isn't a childish boast or a naive wish. It's a deeply ingrained, almost primal commitment forged in the fires of adversity to overcome, to endure, to rebuild, and to ultimately triumph over whatever forces seek to diminish you. It's the unshakable conviction that your story is not yet over, that your potential remains boundless, and that your spirit is far more resilient than any challenge you will ever face. To utter those words, "I will win," is to reclaim your agency, to shift from being a passive recipient of life's blows to an active participant in your own destiny. It's a fundamental mindset pivot, a conscious decision to move beyond victimhood and into the powerful realm of creation. When you've experienced deep wounds, whether from betrayal, loss, or systemic injustice, it's easy for your mindset to become trapped in a loop of fear, resentment, or despair. The external circumstances may have been devastating, but the true battle, the one that determines your future, is always fought within the confines of your own mind. This is where Napoleon Hill's timeless philosophy truly resonates. Your thoughts are things, powerful architects of your reality. If you consistently feed your mind with narratives of defeat, of inadequacy, of impossible odds, then defeat becomes your self-fulfilling prophecy. But if you begin to cultivate a mindset of fierce, unyielding determination, if you declare to yourself, "I will win," even when the evidence seems stacked against you, you begin to rewire your brain, to unlock latent capabilities, and to summon a resilience you didn't even know you possessed. This isn't about ignoring the pain or denying the reality of your struggle. It's about choosing to place your focus, your energy, and your unwavering belief in the certainty of your eventual victory. This profound belief is the bedrock upon which all future success is built. It's not just a fleeting emotion. It's a deep, abiding conviction in your own inherent capacity to overcome. It's the quiet, unwavering certainty that despite the scars, despite the setbacks, despite the voices of doubt both internal and external, you possess the internal fortitude to navigate any storm. Think of the titans who reshaped our world. Did Thomas Edison, after thousands of failed attempts at the light bulb, suddenly lose belief in his ultimate goal? No, each failure was not an endpoint, but a stepping stone, a confirmation of a path not to take, strengthening his belief in the eventual triumph. He knew he would win, even when the world told him it was impossible. His belief wasn't in some external magic, but in his own persistence, his own capacity to learn and adapt. This kind of belief is forged in the crucible of adversity, not in the comfort of certainty. It's the understanding that true strength isn't the absence of fear, but the unwavering commitment to move forward despite the fear, fueled by an unshakable conviction that your inner reserves are limitless. This unshakable belief then demands radical clarity. When you declare, "I will win," you're not just uttering words, you're committing to a pathway. And that pathway requires a precise understanding of your current position and your desired destination. For those navigating the aftermath of trauma or loss, clarity can feel like a luxury, obscured by emotional fog and the sheer weight of what has happened. But it's in this very obscurity that the need for clarity becomes most urgent. What does winning truly mean for you? Now, in this chapter of your life, it's probably not what it meant before the setback. Does it mean healing, rebuilding relationships, forging a new career path, rediscovering joy? It's crucial to define this with absolute precision, stripping away external expectations and focusing on what genuinely resonates with your deepest sense of purpose and well-being. This clarity is your compass, your GPS in the wilderness of uncertainty. It allows you to filter out distractions, to identify what truly serves your highest good, and to eliminate anything that drains your energy or pulls you off course. Without this piercing clarity, even the most fervent declaration of "I will win" remains just a wish, a hope, rather than a powerful blueprint for an undeniable transformation. From this piercing clarity, a vivid vision of your victory begins to emerge. This isn't a hazy dream. It's a meticulously detailed, emotionally charged mental picture of your desired future. It's the image of you standing strong, having overcome, living a life aligned with your true values, experiencing the profound peace and fulfillment that comes from having navigated adversity and emerged triumphant. This vision must be so compelling, so visceral, that it pulls you forward through moments of doubt and despair. It's the internal movie reel that plays when external circumstances try to tell you to give up. Think of Walt Disney, who held an unwavering vision of a magical kingdom even when facing immense financial hardship and skepticism. His vision wasn't just a fantasy. It was a deeply held conviction that fueled every single step, every sacrifice, every late night, until Disneyland became a reality. Your vision of your own win must be just as powerful, just as real to you, even before it materializes in the external world. It's the tangible expression of your inner declaration, "I will win." This crystal clear vision then ignites a profound sense of purpose. This purpose is not some external mandate. It's a deep, internal resonance, a recognition of why this victory matters, not just to you, but to the ripple effect it will have on your life and potentially on others. Your purpose might be to heal so you can be a present parent, to rebuild so you can inspire others, to overcome so you can live a life of authentic joy. This purpose becomes your unbreakable anchor, rooting you firmly in your commitment even when the winds of adversity howl. It's the why that fuels the what and the how. It's the understanding that your journey to win isn't just about personal gain, but about fulfilling your deepest potential, about becoming the person you were always meant to be. Scars and all. When you are truly connected to this purpose, the declaration "I will win" transforms from a statement of intent into an undeniable force of nature, an unstoppable momentum that carries you forward through every obstacle towards your inevitable triumph. With purpose burning brightly, the unwavering commitment to discipline emerges as your most powerful ally. This isn't the harsh, punitive discipline of external rules, but the self-chosen, empowering discipline of consistent action, relentless focus, and unyielding self-care. It's the daily decision to show up for yourself, even when you don't feel like it, especially when the emotional weight of your past threatens to drag you down. It's the discipline of guarding your thoughts, challenging limiting beliefs, and cultivating an inner dialogue that supports your declaration, I will win. It's the discipline of prioritizing your well-being, your sleep, your nutrition, and your movement, because you understand that your physical and mental fortitude are the bedrock of your victory. Think of the disciplined routines of successful athletes, not just during game day, but in the countless unseen hours of training, repetition, and self-mastery. Michael Jordan's legendary work ethic wasn't about waiting for inspiration. It was about the rigorous discipline of showing up, day after day, perfecting his craft, driven by an inner fire to win. That's the kind of discipline that builds resilience, that forges character, that allows you to translate your declaration into tangible reality. This discipline directly fuels relentless action, not reckless, impulsive action, but deliberate, strategic steps aligned with your clarity and vision. When you declare, I will win, you stop waiting for circumstances to change, for permission to be granted, or for someone else to pave the way. You initiate. You begin. You move. This means breaking down overwhelming goals into manageable chunks, celebrating small victories, and understanding that momentum is built through consistent, purposeful effort. It's the courage to take that first step, then the next, even when fear whispers doubts, even when the path ahead is obscured. Every single action you take, no matter how tiny, that aligns with your ultimate victory is a powerful declaration of your agency, a tangible vote for the future you are building. This is how the most profound changes occur, not in the realm of wishes, but in the gritty, persistent execution of deliberate action. It's how empires are built, how profound healing takes place, how dreams are transformed into undeniable realities. And as you act, as you move through challenges, cultivating gratitude becomes a profound anchor, a source of unwavering strength. This isn't about denying the pain or minimizing your struggles. It's about consciously seeking out the glimmers of light, the lessons learned, the unexpected blessings that emerge even in the darkest times. It's about shifting your focus from what was lost to what remains, from what was broken to what can be rebuilt, and from the wounds that linger to the wisdom they impart. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to despair and resentment, not because it erases suffering, but because it reorients your mind towards abundance and possibility. It is the quiet recognition that even in the aftermath of life's most brutal storms, life persists, and within you, the capacity for joy, for connection, for appreciation still burns fiercely. It's about appreciating the journey, the struggle, the very act of fighting for your own win. This profound appreciation fuels your resilience and solidifies your belief in your ultimate victory. As you embrace this journey, you'll find an incredible capacity for adaptability. When you are committed to winning, you quickly learn that rigid plans often crumble in the face of reality. The ability to pivot, to adjust it, to learn from unexpected detours becomes paramount. This means releasing the need for things to be just so and embracing the fluidity of what can be. Trauma and setback often force a radical reevaluation of priorities, a stripping away of the inessential, leaving behind only what truly matters. This can be painful, but it also creates immense space for new growth, for unforeseen opportunities. Think of the greatest leaders, like Abraham Lincoln, whose path to preserving the Union was anything but straightforward. He navigated shifting political landscapes, immense human suffering, and profound personal loss, constantly adapting his strategies while holding firm to his ultimate vision of a united nation. His victory was born not just from conviction, but from profound adaptability. That's the spirit of I will win, a willingness to experiment, to fail forward, to find new pathways when old ones are no longer viable. This adaptability is deeply intertwined with a relentless commitment to continuous learning. Every setback, every challenge, Every wound becomes a profound teacher. To declare I will win means to approach your experiences, particularly the painful ones, with an insatiable learner's mindset. What is this teaching me about my own resilience, about the human spirit, about the world? How can I use this experience to become wiser, stronger, more compassionate? This learning isn't just intellectual, it's deeply experiential, integrating wisdom into the very core of your being. It's the difference between simply enduring pain and actively growing through it. It's the quiet process of transmuting your scars into sources of strength, your vulnerabilities into wells of empathy. This commitment to learning transforms adversity from a dead end into a profound catalyst for growth, ensuring that no experience, no matter how difficult, is ever truly wasted. You become an alchemist, transforming the lead of your suffering into the gold of wisdom and profound self-knowledge, preparing you for the next challenge, the next victory. Ultimately, this entire journey culminates in an unshakable resilience, not the kind that means you'll never feel pain again, but the kind that means when pain inevitably comes, you possess the internal resources to meet it, to process it, and to emerge not diminished, but profoundly strengthened. It's the ability to bend without breaking, to fall and rise again, not just once, but every single time, because you've cultivated the inner strength to do so. It's the quiet knowing that you are capable of navigating whatever life throws your way, because you've already navigated so much, and each passage has left you more capable, more aware. More profoundly, this resilience is your ultimate victory, the living proof of your declaration, I will win. It's the deep, undeniable truth that no external force, no past trauma, no current challenge can ever truly conquer a spirit committed to its own triumph. So, let that declaration echo within every fiber of your being. Let it be the unwavering drumbeat of your resolve. The world may have knocked you down, but it does not have the final say. The past may have left its marks, but it does not define your future. You are not a victim of circumstance. You are the architect of your own destiny, the relentless champion of your own spirit. The strength you seek is already within you. The wisdom you crave is forged in your own experience. The victory you envision is within your grasp, not because external forces will grant it, but because you will relentlessly, defiantly, bravely create it. You possess an innate capacity for renewal, for transformation, for triumph that far exceeds any challenge you have ever faced. Stand in that truth. Let it empower every step you take, every choice you make, every breath you draw. The path forward may still be arduous, but you now walk it not with hope for a rescue, but with the quiet, unyielding certainty of your own power. For when you declare, truly declare, with every fiber of your being, I will win, you are not just speaking words. You are unleashing an unstoppable force, a divine current that will carry you through every obstacle towards the profound, undeniable victory that awaits the resilient, the unwavering, the ones who dare to claim their own triumph. Go fight, life, win.